Imagine taking one of the most powerful luxury SUVs on the planet and giving it the attitude of a desert racer. That is the idea behind the Mercedes-AMG G63 4x4 Superscript 2 Safari. It combines the unmistakable shape of the G-Class with extreme ground clearance, massive off-road hardware, aggressive styling, and the unmistakable sound of an AMG V8. This is not simply a luxury SUV designed to look tough. It is a machine built to make an ordinary road feel almost irrelevant. And today, we are taking a closer look at 3 things that make this G63 4x4 Superscript 2 so special: the exterior, the interior, and most importantly, the sound. Let's start with the design. Exterior, built like a luxury tank. From the first glance, the G63 4x4 Superscript 2 looks completely different from a normal G-Class. The most obvious feature is its extreme ride height. The portal axle setup gives the vehicle an enormous amount of ground clearance, allowing it to tackle obstacles that would stop most luxury SUVs. The squared-off body remains unmistakably G-Class, but almost every detail adds more aggression. The wide fender extensions give the SUV a huge stance, while the oversized wheels and specialized off-road tires make it look ready for sand, rocks, and rough trails. Then there's the spare wheel mounted at the rear. Instead of hiding it underneath the vehicle, Mercedes places it prominently on the back, reinforcing the expedition-style character. The roof-mounted spare wheel design, external details, and rugged bodywork give the G63 4x4 Superscript 2 a visual identity that is difficult to confuse with anything else. And the front is pure AMG. The aggressive grille, distinctive lighting signature, muscular bumper, and wide body create an intimidating face. But the real magic appears when you move around to the side. The vehicle sits dramatically high above the ground, and those portal axles make the wheels appear almost suspended beneath the body. It looks less like a traditional SUV and more like a luxury off-road machine built for a serious expedition. And then you hear it. The sound, the AMG V8 experience. Start the engine, and the personality of the G63 changes instantly. The AMG V8 produces a deep, powerful exhaust note that immediately tells you this is something special. At idle, there is a heavy mechanical presence. Give the throttle a quick push, and the exhaust comes alive with a deep growl followed by that unmistakable AMG character. Under acceleration, the engine builds power with an aggressive soundtrack, while the exhaust system adds sharpness and drama. And because the G63 is so visually extreme, the sound matches the personality perfectly. It doesn't sound like a quiet luxury SUV. It sounds like a machine that wants to be noticed. The combination of V8 power, turbocharged torque, and AMG tuning gives the G63 an engine character that remains one of the biggest reasons enthusiasts love it. But this vehicle isn't only about noise and aggression. Open the door, and the experience changes completely. Interior, luxury meets adventure. Inside the G63 4x4 Superscript 2, you are reminded that this is still a Mercedes-Benz. The cabin combines rugged SUV architecture with high-end luxury. You get premium materials, modern digital displays, sophisticated controls, and the kind of technology expected from a flagship Mercedes. The dashboard maintains the recognizable G-Class design, but modern screens and advanced interfaces bring it firmly into the modern era. The steering wheel carries the AMG character, while the seats are designed to provide both support and comfort. Depending on the specification, buyers can choose from different premium materials, colors, and trim finishes, allowing the cabin to feel highly personalized. And that's what makes the G63 4x4 Superscript 2 fascinating. Outside, it looks like it belongs in the desert. Inside, it feels like a luxury lounge. You can imagine driving across a rough trail during the day and then arriving at a luxury resort without ever feeling like you left a premium vehicle. The seating position is also part of the experience. Because the G63 sits so high, the driver gets a commanding view of the road. You look over traffic rather than simply through it. And when you're driving off-road, that elevated perspective can be especially useful. Performance, more than just a showpiece. Of course, the G63 4x4 Superscript 2 isn't created simply for attention. Its extreme chassis configuration is designed around serious off-road capability. The portal axles raise the vehicle's body and help provide impressive clearance beneath the chassis. That means obstacles that would normally require careful maneuvering can become much easier to approach. The vehicle also benefits from AMG performance engineering, advanced all-wheel drive technology, and multiple systems designed to help control the enormous amount of power. But here's the interesting part. The G63 4x4 Superscript 2 doesn't try to choose between luxury and adventure. It wants both. You can cruise through a city in a cabin filled with premium technology, then leave the pavement and head toward terrain where most luxury SUVs would hesitate. That dual personality is exactly what makes this machine so fascinating. The Safari personality. The word safari perfectly describes the attitude of this build. Picture it in the middle of a massive desert. The suspension rises high above the sand. The wide tires dig into the surface. The V8 echoes across the landscape, and the boxy silhouette remains unmistakably G-Class. This is the kind of vehicle that doesn't simply transport you to an adventure. It becomes part of the adventure. And that's why the G63 4x4 Superscript 2 has such a strong presence. It takes the legendary G-Class formula and pushes almost every element toward the extreme. More height, more attitude, more off-road capability, more visual drama, and of course, that unmistakable AMG sound. The Mercedes-AMG G 63 4x4 Superscript 2 Safari is difficult to categorize. It's a luxury SUV, but it doesn't behave like an ordinary luxury SUV. It's an off-road machine, but it surrounds its occupants with premium materials and advanced technology. And it's a performance vehicle, but instead of hiding its rugged character, it celebrates it. From the enormous ground clearance to the aggressive exterior, from the luxurious interior to the thunderous V8 soundtrack, every part of the experience is designed to make an impression. The question isn't whether this G-Class is practical for everyday life. The real question is whether any other SUV can combine luxury, extreme off-road design, AMG performance, and pure road presence quite like this. Because when the engine starts and that V8 comes alive, you don't just see a G63 4x4 Superscript 2. You hear it, you feel it, and you know immediately that this is not an ordinary Mercedes. This is the G-Class taken to another level.